Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Novia and Rokhmah. I want to explain about my presentation, the creativity and innovation based on Barnard and Derrick Herbit with the title Creative Process of Entrepreneur and Innovators article. And here is the presentation. Okay, before we going to the first slide, let's talk about creativity. Creativity is the culmination of long periods of sustained thought and effort. Then it needs some stimulant and effort. And here is the first slide. The first slide is intuitive. Show your interest, idea, and implementation of your idea. The idea you have is needed to be implemented because the idea which only be saved can be expired, just like a food product. It can be expired because you forget it, the change of the technologies, or you preceded by someone who is still your opportunity. The next slide is be able to deal with ambiguity. You have to be ready to feel uncomfortable with something. The unknown or unpredicted situation will always come to our life. You have to always be ready to face the situation that you don't like. When you can pass the hard time and solve the problem you face, means you have learned a lesson. The situation like that, when comes again, you can face it more bravely. The next point is collect a lot of general knowledge. When we have so many general knowledge, then we can solve the problems. You need to read and learn about general knowledge. In fact, the problem that comes to life is about something around us. Therefore, it is important to understand and know the fact of something. For example, when we are yawning for several times, even though we are not sleepy, it means our brains are lack of oxygen. We need to stand up, or we have a little walk and drink some water. The next slide is interact with people. Be with passionate and right people. The passionate and right people will affect us to be more encouraged to realize the dream. More, they usually have the different or the deeper thought. Talk with them will give the wider view and opinion. The last slide of creativity stimulant is more work than think. Guys, the saved idea without implementation is only a dream. Dream or visions of the future may put creative thinking into motion. But to become an innovator, the dream or the idea must be implemented or applied. Okay, here we go to the very last slide of presentation. We will talk about how and what are innovators thinking. The first is discover the problem. Understand and learn the problem deeper. The innovators proceed what they see, hear, and find, and directly think the solution or the response to the situation. They pay attention to their environment and what are around them so that they know what it really happened. The real problem can be something deeper or closer to the surface, or it can be completely different. Therefore, more knowledge of problem may be better, reveal the most important issues, and may change the solution taken. Second is learn a lot while move along. Question what we found and criticize it. The innovators come across easier, cheaper, and better ways to solve the problems, and practicalities and constraints become evident. The last point is keep improving. The upskilling in the term of technology, leadership, and etc. Innovators' objective is to get both the technical aspect and people, social or business aspect of innovation right. In the field of business, the innovators must be mindful to competitors and existing solution or substitutes. They must know the specific market segment they are targeting and must ensure that their solution is not over or under designed. And here is my presentation. Hope you all can find the benefit of my presentation and hope you always healthy and happy. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.